Hi guys, welcome back. This is Amalia with CraftyDreamsStudio. Today I'm bringing you a Dollar Tree DIY and I'm just so excited for this one because the possibilities are endless. First of all, we're going to be starting with Chalkology paste because I love the way white looks against black. And then the transfer we're going to be using is called the Family Trio because you get the word family, you get the word friends, and you get the word memories. Now, I've already cut these apart and I've actually already fuzzed them. Now, the reason I already fuzzed them is because we're going to be working on paper. Now, this is not just regular paper. It's like a cardstock, a very heavy cardstock or like a lightweight chipboard. And you can definitely chalk on cardstock. You just have to make sure to really fuzz your transfers. And by really fuzz, I mean really fuzz. Like when I feel it, like it still sticks to me. So it is still sticky, but it's a very light stick because here's the carrier sheet. See the shiny side? It won't stick to the shiny side at all. That is how much fuzz is on the back. Even the wrong side, you know, the side you don't want to stick it to, it won't even stick to that. That's how much fuzz there is. But watch, it is still, won't come off. It is still sticky. That is what you want to get it to. So you fuzz, 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 fuzz. Will it stick to the carrier sheet? Nope. But does it still stick to me? As you can see, I'm kind of, it's still tacky. We have, like I said, our transfers are amazing and cleanup will be easy. You might think, oh no, you've ruined your transfer. It has very little stick. Nope. I just rinse it in water, then take a disinfecting wipe and just wipe all the fuzz off and the stick, boom, comes back to its original stickiness. So we have family, we have friends, and we have memories. So I will be working with that, but I wanted to make sure to let you know about the stick because if not, if it's too sticky, it will tear your paper without a doubt. So, and actually it's cardstock. I would not use this on regular paper. I think it would still tear it. It's just too thin. But something like this, it's going to be okay because it's a very, very light chipboard. It's actually probably, yeah, I would say a very, very light chipboard. So I'm going to take this out of the frame and I want to see how much of a lip I have. Okay, not much. All right, so I'm taking this off the frame and I got this at Dollar Tree. I think it is so cute. It's going to make a great gift. For example, Mother's Day that's coming up, but not just Mother's Day. You have graduations coming. So imagine sending this off with somebody who just graduated high school and is going off to college. You know, you have put some pictures of family, friends, all the good memories. Or even somebody who graduates college, you can give them to them as a gift too, because then, you know, they might be getting their first apartment or, you know, their first new job. They could have something at their, wherever they're working, at their desk. I think it just makes a great gift all the way around. Okay, let's get started. I am going to figure out where I want what. So I think I'm going to want family here. And notice I'm just lightly putting it on top. I'm not pressing down yet because I'm kind of trying to fit it to see how high up I want it. I don't want it too high. That way I can put, you know, like if I wanted a 4x6 photo, it won't cover up the words. And then I'm going to start actually on the edges first. And then I can center the word friends in the middle. I'm going to put family, friends is going to end up in the middle, and then I'm going to put memories over here. So I don't want it all the way to the edge, but I'm thinking right there. And let me move, I think I'll move family over just a smidge. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. No one's going to say, oh, look, it's a millimeter off. They're going to be looking at the marvelous pictures you're going to be putting on. Actually, I'm going to move memories up to just be a little bit more centered with family, because family has some bigger swoops on the letters. So let's go. Let me look at that. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Yep, that's about where I want it. And you see, it is sticking to the cardstock, or this, it's not cardstock. Well, it's like a thick cardstock, between a very thick cardstock and a very thin chipboard. There you go. That's how I would describe it. So now I'm going to press, and normally I'd be pressing very heavily. Right now, I'm not for this, since we're working on cardstock. I'm pressing firmly, but not like really digging in, because I still want crisp lines. So I'm doing that side, and now I'm going to do this side right here. And I'm just pressing firmly around the letters. I really don't want to press anywhere else because it'll make it that much harder to take off. But like I said, if you fuzz really well, it is super easy. I think that'll do it. Like I said, making sure I have good contact. Okay, now time for my paste. Now, since I'm working on a smaller area, I am going to definitely use a smaller squeegee, because like I said, this is paper. So if any chalk that I get on here, it may come off, but then I'll have to get the paper wet, and we just don't want to deal with all that. So I'm taking a little bit and just pressing it down. I'm going to do one side at a time. There you see, very nice and easy. And this is a project you can get done super quick. And like I said, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Choose your surface. 1. Choose your transfer. That's 2. And 3 is chalk it up. Okay. And if you need any of the materials that I'm using, I would so appreciate you shopping my store. The link is in the description box, and you can get all this wonderful transfer and paste. Now I'm going to lift it up slowly, because this way I want to make sure that I didn't miss any spots. If I did, it'll be easy enough to touch up. Oh, but it's coming out. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to put my transfer in water. Now I'm doing the family one. Again, taking a little bit of paste and then just doing the word family. Also in the description box is a link if you would like to join my dream team and have chalking fun with me. Then the link for that is there as well. Or my also my email is there. If you want to contact me and chat about joining and the benefits and all that, I will be more than happy to chat with you about that. So feel free to contact me if you want to join my dream team. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to lift up again from a corner, lightly, making sure my hands are clean. Normally with chalk, I don't bother with that, but when you're doing paper, see, and I'm feeling a little resistance, so I'm just kind of move it over. And there we go. Now this one was not as fuzzed as the other one. I can tell some of the paper's coming off. Okay, can you see? Some of the paper came off. It'll come off the transfer. I'm not worried about that. What I'm going to have to do here is just kind of take some, sorry, that's my pup. Take some ink or something to touch that up. Okay, so I'm glad it happened to me. That way you could see what happens when it's not fuzzed enough. It will peel up. And if this had been a solid core, then it wouldn't have shown, because it's just very lightly took some off. But it's not a solid core black chipboard so you can see the color underneath. But like I said, I can fix that with some ink. I can ink that up. So now I'm going to put the word friends, and I want to center it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I do like to get it in the ballpark. See, and I can already tell this one's a little on the sticky side too. Let me go ahead and get my fuzzing cloth out one more time. Oops, excuse my pup. So, my little fur baby over there. I'm going to do this one now. Just a few more times because it was feeling a little too sticky. Okay. And like I said, it has two sides. So if I don't like the way it comes out, I can always do it again on the back. If, you know, if I touch this up and I don't like the way it looks, then you can always do that. That's the great thing about paper. It has two sides. There we go. Excuse me. I'm going to press that down. Again, I'm going to try not to be too heavy-handed. And then I'm going to chalk it up. Now, also, if you get a little boo-boo like that, where it kind of lifts some of the paper, you can embellish it. You can put some stickers, you can put some little flowers. So there are, you know, ways of fixing little boo-boos. But if, like I said, paper has two sides. If you don't like it, just do it on the other side. Unless, of course, it's going to be a gift. Then you invested $1 in it. You can find a chipboard and cut it to the size and use it that way, or you can, you know, repurchase one. It's totally up to you. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may try embellishing it first, because I do like to embellish. So maybe put some flowers or something on there. But if you want to see what the final product looks like, I will post a picture on my Facebook page, so please feel free to go over there and take a look once I have it all done. And then you can see how I decided to fix that little boo-boo. Okay, now I'm pulling up gently. Ah, there you go. See, I must have pressed a little too hard on this one and not been fuzzed enough. But I know it looks like I got chalk on it. It's not. It's the thin layer of black paper that was put on top, or the ink. So there you go. But like I said, I could put a flower here, you know, something in between each, which I may do that. Now, once it's completely dry, I would definitely let this dry first, but I'm going to go ahead and just carefully put it back in so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. There we go. And okay. Ta-da, there you go. So you can, you know, trim your pictures any which way you want. It already has its little own hanging element. And of course, you have those words underneath. So if you did, you know, portraits, you hang your pictures there. You could even add, you know, if you do smaller pictures, you could add more of these little clothespins and you can have as many pictures as you want. Oh, I love the way that came out. And you know what? I think a little flower there and there will look perfect. So I think that might be the way I go. But if you want to see how I finish this off, go check it out on my Facebook page. In the description box, there's a link for that as well. I hope you enjoyed this Dollar Tree DIY, and I hope it gave you tons of ideas for gifts or for your own home decor. Again, if you want to join my team, there's a link for that in the description box. If you like the items I used, also link in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your support. Have a great day or night, wherever you're at.